G'day and kia ora, this is the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angel885, and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, the quest for cheeseburgers. As you can see, I'm sitting in the hover vessel. We'll just turn it on and we'll spin it around, and hey, what's this going on here? This wasn't here when we ended the episode last time. No, it wasn't. This here is going to be our landing pad and where we're going to construct the small vessel. Also in here you'll see that I've placed down an O2 station with an O2 tank, a medic station, and I probably had the clone chamber when last we're here. Also put in a large fuel tank, and also have unlocked the large fuel packs. I've also put in a tier 2 refrigerator, and we've got some space fries. I told you those, which are made from these things. These plants here. Basically, what I said before, space potatoes. Now, here we are in my little inventory system here. We have all the makings of a small vessel. We've got the landing gear, we've got a weapon system in place, but one of the things that we also need, which looking at the O2 station and all that has reminded me, is that I'm going to need one of these, and I'm going to need an O2 tank. Actually, I'm going to do 2 of them. For the chef fact that the cockpits are airtight, so unless I've got some form of oxygen tank, and I don't necessarily need the O2 station, but I will need to, just with a little bit of forethinking here, because once the small vessel is actually constructed, I will need to also visit the Akua moon, as well as the asteroid field that is up there. So we're going to come out here and we're going to start building. So the first things first that we want is the small vessel starter block. We'll put that down there like that. Now the 3 blue there is the back, the 1 blue is the front. So this is the back, that's the front, and as you can see, the arrow on the core also indicates that that way is the front. So let's get now I know some of the more veteran users of Empyrion will be going, dude, you're crazy. We're going to start out doing it this way. We're going to place the cockpit. Might set it about, about there. Now, there is actually a way to move these cores up and behind the cockpit, but I just can't really be bothered with that at this point. But so this is a nice starting point. The cockpit is a very nice cockpit. I haven't had much luck previously with this type of cockpit. The thing has never actually flown very well, but yeah, doesn't matter. We're going to shave off, actually no we're not, we're going to leave that there. We're going to come over here. We're going to, now, as I think I've said before, I am not the greatest builder, be it this or other games such as Minecraft, but I'm gonna have a go at doing this in a roundabout way. So I'm not going to place those down just yet. What I will place is the RCS, which I will place right there, and the generator, which will sit. Yeah, we'll sit right there, and because that's going to be an open top there, we're going to put the small ammo box. The small ammo box will sit there. So we'll reload from the top. Okay, and we're going to then put some blocks there, put some blocks there, and we're going to put a wedge right here, but we're going to turn it around like that. Oh, no, too far. There we go. Yeah, like that. Lovely. Oh, maybe not so lovely. But anyway. Okay, next step is we're going to, actually, because I'm going to place rocket launchers right there under the nose of the ship. Oh, there we go. So, front-facing rocket launchers. Oh yeah! And now I'm going to run that up that side like that. I've just realised I don't actually want that one there. Come up this side, run it up here too. And we're going to put some more wedges in. But this time, like that. Nah, put that in the wrong bloody place too. You can go. Yeah, let's have a converted corner. That looks alright. Do that. And oop, I didn't bring that extended. Didn't extend that one forward enough. To there, and the wedge will come up to there like that. We will pull the wedges out this. Bring them out like that actually. And rotate, and we're going to do corner large. So yeah, this is me probably not doing a very good job. As I said, I'm not the best constructor like many out there. I do my best, and at the end of that looks like it might be about right. Yep, that's perfect. Like that, and then we're going to put more wedges. This is not gonna, as I said, this ain't gonna look pretty. It's very, yeah. Yeah. Okay. As I said, I'm not the greatest of builders in these types of games, but I try and shut up. That's all that matters. As long as I'm trying. Some people would say I'm very trying, but anyway. So the next step is to try and actually make this look kind of I suppose I'm going to try and make it look kind of cool with some of this stuff. We're just gonna it's not going to be, as I said, it ain't going to be pretty. In fact, you know what? I think that's not quite how I want that. Might come back with a sort of a V shape back this way with sort of like a colonial fighter out of Battlestar Galactica. It won't be that, because I'm not that good at that sort of thing, but it will come back to about there. But I'll just reclaim these steel plates, and I'm already almost out of steel plates. I thought I'd actually, well, blocks. So I might just sharpen that off a little bit here. So we'll go to here, here, and here, like that. Come one block out here, bang, bang, bang. Yep, and I'm out of steel blocks. So, okay. Let's put the ones that I've recovered back, and I'm just gonna do another. Let's get 140 of them on the go. I'll start laying out. There's one of the things that we're going to need is we're going to need directional thrusters. Now, as you can see, I've got 5 of them here, and then I've got the normal ones here. So we'll start laying these out. I'm going to put. I was going to do 4, but 2 might be enough, I think. 2 will be plenty. Now we've got our directional thrusters. We'll go 2. Now see, this is where I usually get myself muddled up. I might actually do more than. We don't need her to be very nimble at all, so it's not too much of a problem. But so we'll drop one down there, and it's going to sit. So let's just make sure that this is facing down, because this is our down thruster, the one that faces down. Yep, that's facing down. Good. Let's break. Now, the funny thing is, you're probably all thinking, or maybe you're not, that that he had this build all planned out. He knows exactly where he's placing things, he knows what he's doing. And actually, you'd be very mistaken. The way I've always done my built my stuff is that it's always on a bit of a whim. It's always on the off the cuff, as it were. As in, I don't plan it. I just build it, and it's sort of like the shape. I have kind of a general idea of what I'm doing and where I want to head with the build and how it's going to come out. But at the end of the day, it's all. I just start. I just start and stop when I think I've got what I want. Got the kind of, and I might make a tweak here or a tweak there and prettify it a little bit in this way and that way, and see what comes out the other end. One of my ships was one of my small vessels. It was designed for. It was a very large. It was a very large small vessel, it wasn't exactly very small. It was designed to be not so much. Yeah, it just wasn't designed for. Don't know what I would call it, but it just wasn't designed for being nimble. It had a lot of weight in it. It had quite a considerable amount. So that's kind of, yeah, that's what I actually need there. And it was more designed to be a dropship. It was designed to take passengers and to go for long journeys, and was equipped with. See, that's not quite right. I think that's not what I want. That's what I want. And she was called the Donkey. Had a door on the back. Was able to carry a lot. Had a small constructor on board, and a whole bunch of other features as well. So large fuel tanks. Well, not a large fuel tank, just had a lot of them. And yeah, wasn't the fastest thing in the system, and you know, actually it was. It had quite a lot of was carrying a lot of thrust on it. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to put the sideways thrusters in there, maybe. See how we go. So yeah, it's you can make some feeling. I mean, I've seen some really impressive medium size small vessels. I've seen a lot of I've just seen a lot of interesting builds. The blueprints that I have for some of them are fantastic. I think the most recent one that I just got off the Steam Workshop is the Normandy out of Mass Effect. There are some very, 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 very talented people within the community that just amaze me in what they can do. They're just very, very capable. Don't want a food processor. Very capable people in what they can do. So, but yeah, just go quickly back to the Donkey. It was a delta wing style, had a big hump on it. So I should have really called it camel. But anyway, it was it was designed to be a beast of burden. It wasn't designed to be overly powerful and the like. So yeah, I missed that. I didn't quite save wrong door. Didn't save the. Don't think I've got the blueprint for that anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But still lives on in my memory. So we've got our right side thruster up. We might just actually leave that like that, and I'll start putting in the likes of the fuel tank. I'll put in the back here I could have actually put, anyway. Put the 202 tanks in, and oxygen station can sit. Can just sit there, I think. there would be a good spot. So it can sit there. Now, we don't want that. What we want is a cube. To just enclose this in a little bit. I might spruce it. Actually, you know what? Why not? Why not put 2 more thrusters? I've got the room for them, so I will plug them in here. Oh, no, that's it. Plug them in here. They'll sit just there. It'll give me this thing will. It doesn't give me any higher speed, but it will give me a lot of acceleration. It's going to accelerate like, you know, just accelerate like stink. Go like a, you know, lizard, flat out like a lizard drinking. It's just going to go off. It's going to just go mental. So, the last thing, actually, no, yeah, the last thing I need. Oops. Oh dear, oh no, I didn't. Hang on. Okay, here we go. We might do. Just see how, because these. Oh, that's a bit. It's a bit lame. Just try to see what the wedge then does. Let's just have a. Don't quite. Maybe I need to do. Maybe you need to put that there and then put wedge then like that and then. I don't know if that's going to work. I really don't know if that's going to work. It looks kind of funky. Looks, yeah, no. Nah, it's gone. Thanks, because I bet you if I take this out, oh no, actually doesn't look too bad. If we just, I'm gonna just put, see if I can build like a tail. Just little outcropping like that, and we'll see how that goes. Like that. Maybe could probably put with that. Yeah, I can actually probably. Can I? Wall sloped. This is actually good. This is good because we can do. Well, that doesn't work. What else have we got? Slope, wedge thin, corner thin. Do that. Kinda odd looking, really. Yeah, no. No, it's gone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone too. Something I'll look into later, because I know that I could make some lovely, like nice little embellishments on that. Okay, so have we got our 2 motors? Because I need another. I think I need another. I'm pretty sure I need another 2 directional thrusters. Because I'm actually going to need one in the front, facing forwards, and I'm going to need another one on the left so that we've got the sideways. I mean, you don't. One of the things I found is that you don't actually need on the small vessels, you don't actually need the directional thrusters. You might want one for your. You do definitely want one for braking, so you definitely want a front braking one. But other than that, you only need really your normal thrusters for your rear and a and a directional one for at the front to slow yourself down. So what I'm going to do is, this is actually going, oh no, that's, we will actually turn this, put that, yeah, actually I might grab another 2 of those, another 2 of those. We'll grab some fuel, I'll fill her up and load everything up and do a quick jaunt into space. One of the things I've got to do is I've got to bring the landing gear up. So I'm actually going to do one more landing gear because I'm going to do 2 in the front, 2 in the back. I'll do another directional thruster, which actually needs, I'm going to need to do pipes. I'll do the thruster, and I think that's all we will need. So while that's doing that, let's put this away, that away. And one of the really cool things is that while this is doing this, I don't actually need, just want that other landing gear. Let's take the large from fuel packs. Oh, the other thing that I actually put in is down here. I took out the O2 generator and I put in a H2O2 generator. So this thing here, so we've got hydrogen and we get O2 as well, so oxygen, and we also get hydrogen. Now the hydrogen can be used to make hydrogen fuel cells. So alternative emergency backup supply of fuel when I need it. No, just hit that. Don't want that. What I want to do is come to here for the components and 1 bottle. Yep. So we get 2 fuel packs. Now they don't have as much energy as I think the normal fuel packs. Yeah, fuel value 30, fuel value, so they have the hydrogen has half as much as the promethium, but it's, as I said, the great little emergency supply. The downside to that is the and she's up. Now, hopefully, I can get out of this without it falling down on top of me. Because that has happened. So put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Now I jump back in, bring it down, shut her off. Yay! And she's just sitting on there. We just got to put, God, that's a weird front. I really don't like that front. I'm going to take out these corners. I'm going to just take this off here like that, and I think I might just leave that like that for now. As I said, I ain't good at these things. Yeah. Now this episode, so once we're going to go for a quick jaunt in space, so I'm going to get this sorted. Did I actually do the? Yes, I did. The last directional thruster. Just going back here and do this. Put this one on. So those are our braking thrusters. We're going to jump in the cockpit, fire her up. She's at 418 minutes. Let's go. We're off to space. Look at that. All the thrusters are going brilliantly. She kinda doesn't turn very well, but it's alright. And yes, I know my food is getting low. And I don't have haven't loaded the ammunition into the small pack, but here we go. We're in space. In space! Woohoo! Alright, now that we're in space, we'll just get out of the gravitational effects. Hopefully I won't run into any drones. As you can see, we've got the Satium ore on the top right there in the minimap. You can actually kind of see it. We're just gonna make sure I put my helmet on, put the jetpack on. And I just pop out. And just go over here. Access small ammo. Bang, bang, bang. Then we hop. Oh yeah. We got ourselves armed. Push. Look at that. Oop, braking thrusters are a little bit slow to respond. Alright, let's go on. Oop. Yeah, bad driver. Let's just quickly go over the Satium ore over here. Satium asteroid. Have to make it quick because I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna start. Yeah, there we go. So there's a plasma drone. Not very friendly, these guys, and I think they've got a fairly long friend or foe range, if you call it that. Actually, do I have? I do have emergency reactions. So what I might do, even though I don't have, and now kids, don't try this at home. I'll just eat in space with my helmet on, so I don't know how that works. Anyway, just get in here, get some Satium ore, because we kind of need the Satium ore for advanced componentry. Yeah. So just now, what's really funny is that even though you've got to get up fairly high, well, I wouldn't say fairly high in your levels, but you've got to get up here to get it. You don't actually need very much of it. Like I can mine out a little bit of this, and it would actually be enough to make a lot of the componentry that's needed for the capital vessel. So, you know, not so much of a bad thing. Let's see, how much did I just pick up there? Maybe a little bit of a... It does get a little bit glitchy in space, just gets a little bit funny. But let's head back to our little vessel. We'll give it a name and we'll head back. So we've got some Satium on board. We're going to just cruise on back to Akua. And yeah. Now the next step is, so when we come back in the next episode, we're going to go to the moon. So I'm going to get back down here. Just reload this. Okay. Now, this is going to be interesting because I'm far away from home. head back this way. So I can tell that I've actually got a bit of... Oh, I've just discovered cobalt. Nowhere near the log cabin, come on. Another copper deposit. This will be handy. We're heading in the right direction now? Yes, we are. It's one of the things, it's something that I do find a little bit on the annoying side of the game, is that after out from a certain distance you can't actually see where you're going. You've got to use the map to get there, which obviously is not such a bad thing, but it is a bit on the annoying side, because it'd be nice to be able to just go up, there it is, and just point your nose and go. Well, just gone right, just blasted right past it. There it is. So after a little bit, anyway, we're going to come in. As you can see, just because I've got just got a lot of acceleration, a lot of acceleration. Put it down, turn her off. Anyway, now that we're back to the log cabin, let's just quickly give this thing a name. It looks a bit like a plane. Might just give her. Let's give it. Go the YF-72. Yep, YF-72. Any of you familiar with your aircraft history or anything like that would know that the YF-71 is actually became the SR-71 Blackbird. Anyway, so me just calling it the YF-72 is a little bit different. Anyway, I'm the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angelite85. Thank you for watching. Sorry about the longness of the video. And I will, next time we will go to the moon. In the next episode we'll go to the moon. We'll get some neodymium. Probably going to end up having to dodge some places from attack. So yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. That's it. Cockpit warp drive. But he hit us then.